All right, what's up, YouTube? So today we got a topic for you that I think is pretty interesting that I think will help a lot of people out. So the topic for today is 5 things to avoid in the underground. So for whatever reason, this it just hit me earlier to just make a topic about this, just because I was thinking about a couple of things just from the past and the present, and just some stuff that I've seen and just experienced while making music and dealing with artists and dealing with different producers and things like that. So the first thing I got on my list of the top of 5 things to beware in the underground, and by underground I mean like the SoundCloud scene, the up and coming scene, the underground music scene. Like even if the genre of music that I make isn't what you make or you aim for, or the artists aren't the same, this is something that's still all of these points are still valid no matter what. You could be making rock, you could be making screamo, emo music, you could be making electronic music, make trap music. This, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter. R&B. These are things all things that you're going to want to avoid no matter what. And these actually can pertain pretty much to life if you think about it. All right, so the first one that I got on the list is you want to avoid fake friends, right? It's very easy to get involved with fake people or people that you feel like are your friends, but they really aren't. What you'll notice is when you're in the underground or you're up and coming or you're the up and coming artist, you'll notice that a lot of people are kind of like temporary, like they don't last long. So like you'll notice these people will be hard body your best friend, like thick like this, you know what I'm saying? Like you guys are like thick and thin, but after a while something happens, maybe somebody like you guys are like this at this, at the same point in your career, and then somebody does this or somebody does that or whatever the case is, or either somebody starts dealing with other people and not dealing with this person as much. Those types of things and things like that will kind of expose to you who the fake people are, because those people will kind of fall off by the wayside, or you won't interact with them as much anymore. So that's one thing that you really want to avoid is the fake friends, right? Definitely avoid people that you feel like aren't genuine, that aren't really there. I've said this before a couple of times. You definitely want to deal with people that, if you weren't doing music and you just met this person out in the street and y'all just happen to bump into each other like through your regular everyday life, this you'd want to be friends with people that you would meet like that and still be cool with, not people that you're only friends with them because y'all both do the same thing. You know, I mean, that's when you're going to fall into that trap of finding fake friends quicker than, finding people that are genuine. So the next thing, and everybody knows this is big. Like this is really big. The scams. There are so many scams that go on with this underground stuff. I get scammed, or I don't get scammed all the time. I get scam attempts all the time, right? One thing that you need to avoid is when you're dealing with people to help you avoid scams. If somebody's sending you something, some type of link, some type of something in your email, I would highly suggest you definitely be cautious of answering that email and clicking on any links that anybody sends you or opening any folders. That is the quickest way to get scammed, or get your stuff stolen. I've had several people try to send me messages and say, "Hey, can you open up this folder? I sent you X, Y, and Z beat, or I sent you, I sent you something in here, and I just want you to open it, so and get, I don't know, it might be a drum kit. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be anything, or it could be a link from Dropbox. That's the main one to avoid, is the links from Dropbox and stuff. Because if you have Dropbox connected to your computer and you're saving stuff from your hard drive and from your computer to the Dropbox and you're backing it up like that, they have access. They'll send you a link that will, when you click on it, will give them access to your Dropbox. I've had this happen like multiple times. I have one guy message me and email me telling me, "Oh, well, I want to buy some beats. I got 2 grand. I'm ready to send money." All right, cool. So we're chopping it up, going back and forth, talking about what we're talking about. Then he says, "Oh, can you add this snippet or this sample to the beat?" And I said, "Well, send it to me." And he sends me a Dropbox link and says, "What you have to do is open it and go inside the Dropbox link so that you can get the sample." Really, what he was trying to do is to get me to click on that link, go inside of the Dropbox link on this computer that I'm recording on, and he thinks that is going to give him access to my beats or my FLPs or whatever the case is, or unheard music. That's not going to work this way. So you want to avoid the scams. Another thing to avoid with scams is like when people are saying they're going to do features or beat placements and things like that. So this happens quite a bit. You'll say you want to buy a feature from somebody, and they'll either one not ever send you a feature or anything and just block you, or either make up excuses and avoid you, or two, they may do something to where this happened a lot with one particular artist that I know off the top of my head that I've worked with quite a bit. He would send people the same exact feature. So it would be a feature, but with sometimes for the most part, from my understanding, it was with no beat. So it would just be the vocals. He send you the vocals and tell you to put it over your beat, or he would just send you a beat with this verse on it, and it was always the same. So you would have the same verse and the same song and the same beat as 10 other people or 20 other people, however many other people he sold this verse to. So that's another scam to avoid. Another scam is things like promotion and like SoundCloud reposts. I do SoundCloud reposts, and those can be good. But again, you're sending money for something from somebody that you've never met, you don't know anything about, and you're hoping that they're going to hold up to their end of the bargain, or what they're telling you is true. So say hypothetically you hit me up for a SoundCloud repost, and I tell you, oh yeah, I get how many plays do I get? I think I get like they're anywhere from like 15,000 to 20,000 plays a week. So say I tell you that and you believe me, but in all actuality, I get like 400 plays. Another thing with the SoundCloud repost can help you, but if people hear it and don't initially like it, the repost doesn't really matter, and you kind of wasted your money. So those are kind of hit or miss with the SoundCloud repost. I still think you should do them just because it is a form of promotion and it does work. It's genuine, but you got to be cautious of the people that's going to scam you for those SoundCloud reposts and not do what they're supposed to do. The next thing you want to avoid out of the five things to beware in the underground is negativity and hating. That's going to happen quite a bit. You're gonna definitely get involved with a lot of people that are negative and want to pull you down and don't want to see you do better than them, and then you're going to get involved with a lot of people that's just going to be hating. Like that, even you even have friends that are hating, people that are close to you hating, people that you've helped out, done stuff with, been there for, they'll hate on you as well once they start kind of seeing you taking your career serious or what you got going on, your craft and your artistry serious. So you'll deal with a lot of haters. So those are two things we want to avoid: the negativity and the haters, right? So that kind of leads me to the number four. The fourth thing that I got for you guys is you want to avoid the negative lifestyle. So this one is one that I really kind of want to really hone in on and want to emphasize to you guys, because what I've noticed, like, people kind of get sucked into the underground and they get sucked into the scene as far as like what the music and everything that they're listening to. So for example, let's say you got a person that's a producer, and when he first started making beats, just clean cut, regular old dude, right? Then now it's been several years. Now he's totally changed his whole appearance. He's just acting different. He's into, I don't know, maybe doing the drugs, the perks, the mollies, the Zans, the lean, and all of that stuff that everybody be doing or talking about doing in their videos and music. Those types of things. You want to avoid that type of stuff because there's nothing positive with that. Like, I know like many artists, many producers, many creative people that was into the art and was into everything that everything that was involved with their craft, but they ended up taking it a little bit too far by taking by allowing it to shape and mold who they are. You know what I mean? Um, so I definitely highly suggest you stay away from the negative lifestyle. So even if you're like, let's say you're one of these trap producers, you're a trap producer, right? You make trap beats, right? You just like the stuff that people talking about, whipping up bricks and shooting and robbing folks, kicking the door, all that. Let's say you make those types of beats, but you're not that type of person. Don't allow you making those types of beats and you dealing with those types of people and meeting those people kind of twist and turn you into that type of person, knowing that that's not who you are. I've seen that happen quite a bit in the underground scene. People kind of lose themselves with the attention and with dealing with people. When you're dealing with somebody like that, what you want to do is if you guys are like basically total opposites, you want to connect on the level of what you got that's bringing you guys there. It's all about the music. You're the producer. You may not be that trap producer, like the person that is in the trap, and then you got this rapper that is in the trap, or are portraying that lifestyle anyway. You guys need to connect on the fact that y'all are here because of music, and you like his music and he likes your beats. Not not try to like mesh what they've got going on, try to twist it and mold it into your type of your personality. I've seen that happen like so many times, and especially at the things with like drugs and like sipping lean and drinking, like all that stuff. I've watched people go from being an everyday regular person doing their thing to like just be totally different, and it's kind of just weird. So watch out for the negativity, the hating, and the negative lifestyle and the negative aspects of what your career is, because we all know being in the creative field and being a content creator like this, making beats, rapping, that type of thing, you're gonna see a lot of different things and a lot of different people. You're gonna see people do things that is like, I wouldn't necessarily do that, but I'm here now. I'm in the situation. What do I do? You don't want to be that type of person. You don't want to be caught up in those types of situations. So basically, always be you and be you authentically. So that kind of really just it kind of definitely flows me into the number five, which is losing yourself and altering yourself. Meaning like you allow the lifestyle and the negative aspects of the lifestyle. Say it's drugs, say it's dealing with a whole bunch of girls, say it's drinking, partying, finessing people, scamming, whatever it is, whatever is the negative aspect of that. Don't let that alter you and don't lose yourself. That's number five. Don't let those things in the bad side of the craft that you have. Don't let those things alter and change you into that, because that's when you start to lose what that's when you start to lose the craft. So in the beginning, so think about it like this. In the beginning, I've always been the same from start at the start of my producing career up until now. I've always been wanting to teach people, show people how I do stuff, interacting and talking with people. Um, but that's how I was able to get to where I am, because that's the type of person I am. But now, let's say I do a full 360, right? And I'm out here like talking about robbing, shooting, and killing and stealing from folks. You know what I mean? That would be totally different from what started me from my journey, and and where I started in the beginning of my journey is what led me to get where I'm at. So if I change what I did, my process of doing that, it's going to change my trajectory of my career, if that makes sense. So like an example that I can kind of give you is, uh, say you're an NFL, you're in the first round NFL draft pick, you get drafted, you join the NFL, you're a star athlete, you know what I'm saying? You're a first round draft pick, you're a quarterback, right? Let's say you're living that lifestyle, but you get hooked, but because you're rich and famous now, you start hanging out with all, I don't know, rich and famous rappers that you like, but they're out, doing in the club scene, having a good time, into other stuff that could cost you your career. So you're out hanging out with them, and you allow that lifestyle to kind of alter and change who you are. So now when you're over here as this NFL football player, it's like, all right, now it's time to be a football player. They want me to pee in a cup, do a drug test. Well, I failed. Now I'm not an NFL star anymore. You allowed your new lifestyle to alter your old lifestyle, and your old lifestyle is what got you to where you were to be able to create the new lifestyle that you're trying to make for yourself. So I know that may sound a bit confusing to some people, but hopefully that made sense. Um, but just don't lose yourself. Don't alter who you are as a person just because of your craft. Don't allow the craft to kind of don't allow the craft to create you. You create the craft, right? So that's really all I got for you guys. I just want to keep this one pretty simple, kind of short. This is about a 15-minute video. Um, so I think next week I'll probably go ahead and do a mixing tutorial for you guys. I've had several people ask me about that, so I'll probably end up doing something along those lines, like a mixing tutorial. I got a couple other good ideas that I got cooking up in my mind up here. So hopefully I'll get some new content out, and get some more things that I think you guys will be able to utilize. So leave some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you got any questions, if there's anything that I can improve upon. If you like my stuff, give me a like. If you don't like it, dislike it. But either which way, work with the algorithms, because interacting with the video creates an algorithm for my video, and it allows me to be seen more. So any type of support is good, and I appreciate it. So let me know what I can and can't, what I can do better, what I could improve upon, what you guys want to see in the future, what type of videos you like, and just let's learn and piggyback off of each other. If you guys got some things and some gems you want to drop down in the comment section from your experience, feel free to definitely do that. Follow me on all social media as Milan Makes Beats. If I got it, if you have, I can't talk today. If I have it, it's Milan Makes Beats. If I don't, you won't find me. So that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you guys today. Again, the 5 things to beware in the underground, or just in life in general, because again, these all can apply just to life in general, is to avoid fake friends, avoid scams, avoid negativity and hating folks, avoid the negative lifestyle that comes along with your craft, and then, and the 5th and the final one is, don't lose yourself and don't alter who you are as a person just for the sake of doing it, or for more friends, or to be popular, or to be liked, or to fit in with the crowd that you're working with. Always be you and maintain who you are, your authenticity. That's what got you here, and that's why you are who you are. All right, so that's all I got for you guys today. Again, leave some comments in the comment section. Leave a like if you like it, a dislike if you don't like it. Just keep following and watching the videos, keep subscribing, and that's all I got for you guys. Peace.